Hi guys, welcome back. And in the last video, it was my first video I had done in a hot minute because of certain things in my life and I just didn't have the energy or have time really to play. But I'm here, I'm back, I'm finishing this game, and we are exploring the mind. Now, I have never done this ending part of the game before. This was one of the games I had when I was a kid and I would play this, but I would get only up to a certain point in the game. Like, I never fully beat this game before. I have watched other people play it. Like, the people from the Nancy Drew Clue back then. And, like, Your Gibbs Gaming. Stuff like that. I watched people like them play a lot of the Nancy Drew games and stuff. So I've seen what happens at the end of this. But I have not physically played it. So I'm kind of just winging it. And I partly don't have a clue what I'm doing. But I do know that you can easily get lost down here. So I'm going to try my best not to get lost. But I will save, I can tell you that. And, oops. And the line. Okay, I'm gonna save it there just in case. And there's really so far only one way to go. There's two ways. I don't know honestly where I'm going. I don't know what that was either, and that scared me. Okay, that really scared me. I don't know. Oops. Nancy, where did I take you? Oh. I guess I'm supposed to be going up? Okay. Okay, I had no idea about that. Anyway. Oh, I see. You can either go straight or you can go right. Okay, there's another horse plank. What am I doing now, though, is the question. I have honestly no idea where I'm going. I honestly don't know, folks, if I'm going the right way or not.
Uh-oh. There's some kind of chamber on the other side of those poles. But if I move the wrong one, the ceiling will collapse. Jake was too meticulous not to have left a clue somewhere as to how you're supposed to move them. I wonder if it has something to do with those symbols I saw before.
Okay, I think I saw all of them, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna save because we're on the wrong move of this. Okay, give me a second here, guys, because I do have some notes on this. I hope I'm gonna do this right. But, just give me a second because I'm gonna look at, my notes here real quick just to see which ones, because this puzzle is so meticulous that is crazy. I think the first one, that was this one.
I've seen that symbol before. Okay, so far so good.
Okay, so I have that one. Okay. Let's hope this works.
I should be able to get through there now.
Okay, I did it. Whoa. Wait.
Jake Hurley, I presume? Camille.
Aww.
It figures he'd be carrying a picture of her. There's something underneath it.
That's really sweet.
Looks like a letter. April 14th, 1865.
I heard something behind us. Okay, I'm gonna read this out to you guys. Okay, April 14th, 18th. Okay, I already know I'm not gonna... We're about to find out probably in a second, but I can pretty much guess that who this is from. Believe me, Jake, my boy, I can think of nothing more pleasant than touring the West abroad. Your private train. But much as I would like to accept your invitation, the duties and responsibilities of my office forbid it. I cannot leave Washington until this terrible war is over and the states are united once more. I would scarcely leave my office at all these days were...
Your humble friend, Abe.
Okay. I would scarcely leave my office at all these days were it not for Mary. Tonight, at her assistance, I will be accompanying her to the Ford Theater to see a comedy called Our American Cousin. Have you seen it? Mary assures me that I'll enjoy it, despite the fact that for some strange reason, I've never felt at ease when at the theater. Perhaps tonight will be different. Write to me soon. Your missives never fail to boost my spirits. Your hunger friend, Abe. Wow. So, as you guys know, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated at the date of this. So, he literally wrote this the day that he died, saying that he was going to go to the theater. Wow, honestly, I give props to Her Interactive at the time with this, because this is honestly like the most creative part of the entire game, I will admit. But we're about to find out who the culprit is. So, I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to see if you can guess who you think the culprit is. Okay, let's find out who the culprit is.
Oh my gosh, this is from Abraham Lincoln. And April 14th is the day he was assassinated.
Yeah, that's what I said.
This letter must be worth a fortune.
That's just what I thought too. See, what I didn't tell you when I gave you that letter Jake wrote to Ruth is that I also found his diary, which is how I found out he'd gotten to be friends with President Lincoln, and that he'd gotten a letter from Abe that he knew would be so valuable someday that he always kept it on his person. Can I have it?
Sure.
See, I knew if we could just find Jake's body, we'd find the letter. And you did it, Amy. You did it. I'm going to be famous. Good famous for once.
So you never really cared about finding Jake's mine?
Nah. I mean, it would have been nice if it was filled with gold and silver and stuff. But this is what I was really after.
And you followed me because you didn't trust me?
I trusted you to find it. I just didn't trust you to give it to me. And now that you have, you know, I'd really, really be famous if I could say I found this all by myself. But even if I got you to lie for me, how do I know you'd keep lying?
Oh, Lori.
Oh my gosh. What if there was like this cave-in and we were trapped, but I was the only one who made it out?
What?
Excuse me?
Oh my gosh. That way I could not only say that I found the letter, but that I tried to save you. Only you did something stupid, and it was all I could do to save myself. Oh my gosh, I'd make the national news for sure. And people would say I was smart and resourceful and courageous even.
Lori, you can't be serious. That's crazy.
You don't understand. People are finally going to respect me. I have to do this. Sorry.
Lori. Lori.
Lori! The opening's blocked. I'm trapped. Now how am I gonna get out of here?
First, I'm gonna save it, but dun dun dun. The culprit is Lori. What do you guys think? Pretty crazy, huh? Honestly, she was probably after a while the most person I expected, but I'm saving it right here because I know what's about to come up and I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up. I hope I don't.
Maybe I could get out of here in this.
But I'm gonna try not to have to concentrate. So let's do this. This part is actually really cool. I think this is the way to get out of here, actually. And if you end up using my video to go along, I would just try and slow the video down or watch what I'm doing. Honestly, this is like a really cool part to in the game is this ride. Like, I wish like this was an actual ride. Like, this really should be a ride. Like, I would ride this for real if this was an amusement park ride. They should have a Nancy Drew theme park. Like, that would be so cool. With this as being one of the rides. Get her. Yes! She's covered in mud.
Lori, are you alright?
Nancy, is everything okay?
Frank,
It is
too.
now.
As soon as we discovered you and Lori weren't on the train, we jumped off and hightailed it back here.
What the heck's going on?
I'm sure Lori will be glad to tell you all about it.
Darn you, Natalie.
It's Nancy. Dear Hannah, some hostess Lori Gerard turned out to be. When her father heard that she'd tried to seal me up in that mine, he canceled all her credit cards and said that from now on, Lori will have to support herself. She has yet to stop crying. Tino Balducci told reporters that he knew what Lori was up to all along and said he let Frank, Joe, and me solve the case so we amateurs could enjoy his limelight. Joe
Sure.
was just about to belt him when a big argument broke out between John Gray and Charlena over whether John had really recorded Camille's ghost. She started calling him a crackpot, and then he started calling her a hack. Then, well, let's just say that soon the press was no longer interested in what Tino had to say. As for Jake Hurley, it turns out that his letter from Abe Lincoln is worth a small fortune. Pretty ironic, huh? Jake spent his whole life searching for gold, when all along he possessed something far more valuable. His uncanny knack for making friends. Love, Nancy.
Yay! That was the ending of the game. I'll say that is the first time that I have finished this game all the way through. And I'm so glad that you guys got to see this journey with me until the end. This is my first Nancy Drew game recording. I will go ahead and say, since this is like basically the end, if I do have certain games, especially ones that I can play here on my old laptop, like I have Secret of the Scarlet Hand, and Secret of Shell Ranch, and Secret of the Old Clock, and Curse of Blackmore Manor, and number 7, I also have the Ghost Dogs in the Lake. I have like some of the older ones on here that I can play. Over time, if you guys would like me to play one of those games, let me know which one you think I should do. And then maybe someday, again, I'll record one. Either that or I'll choose another one of my old favorites and record it. But I did this one because this is my, one of my favorite ones. Of my old ones, at least. So, and I just got a text message. Sorry. Anyway, let's find out what I've been awarded the title of. Hanging with the Hardys Award for spending maybe a little too much time with Frank and Joe. I honestly don't know how I ended up with this. I don't really know how I did that. But, yeah, hopefully no one won't be mad at Nancy.
Have you ever been to Paris, France? Well, preparez-vous, because that's where my next mystery adventure takes place. I'm going to be the assistant to Minette, a famous fashion designer. I'll be working undercover to find out why she's been acting so peculiar lately, throwing tantrums, firing people. She's even started wearing a mask for no apparent reason. Her studio is in this spooky-looking, centuries-old moulin. That's French for windmill. Of course, that doesn't have anything to do with her strange behavior. Does it? One way to find out. Help me solve my next case. Danger by design. À la prochaine.
And that is officially it. Like I said, I appreciate you guys coming on this journey with me. Danger by Design is a game I do not have, and I deeply apologize for it. I want to someday try and own physically most of the games. So I hope maybe over time in my life I can collect a copy of some of the games, because some of the games like this I've had for years, since I was a child. But, thank you guys again for joining with me on this journey. I literally just post random videos on my channel for fun. Maybe someday in the future I'll pick another game if nobody picks one, or maybe I'll just do one. I am not sure, but I only have certain games to be mindful of ones. Like I said, it's mostly towards the older ones. But I really did enjoy playing this game. I really, really did. Like, this is a top favorite of mine when it comes to the old ones. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with me on this game. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.